Hi, here's my take on the Trump assassination attempt. I spent the best part of yesterday developing a soon to be uploaded 5-part series on the November 2024 US presidential elections. I finished the first and almost the second part by about midnight before retiring for the day. It was therefore with some degree of surprise that I woke up, like millions the world over, to the news of the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump during a campaign rally in Pennsylvania. It is a great relief that he wasn't badly hurt, besides a graze in his right ear. I believe it is crucially important that Donald Trump is alive and well to stand for the forthcoming elections in November. As someone who studied and written extensively on US democracy and political practices, it is fitting to remind everyone watching this video wherever in the world that for a so-called first world country, American brand of democracy, the complex style of our politics and practices, the personal integrity and character of most of her top politicians reminds me about what obtains in most third world countries, particularly in Africa. The evidence are numerous and abounds in our faces. The hate speeches, divisive rhetoric, sharp ethnic divisions, and of course, constant threats of violence and real acts of violence, including actual assassinations. Here's a list of high-profile political assassinations in the United States. I mean, some list of presidential assassinations. Abraham Lincoln, 16th president, shot and killed 1865. He was a Republican president. James A. Garfield, 20th president of the United States, shot and killed 1881. William McKinley, shot and killed 1901, the 25th president of the United States. John F. Kennedy, the 35th president of the United States, shot and killed in Dallas in 1963. Here are 3 presidents who were shot but not killed, though wounded. Theodore Roosevelt, Republican president, shot in 1912. He was the 26th president of the United States. Ronald Reagan, 40th president of the United States, shot in 1981 and wounded. Donald Trump, of course, shot just a few hours ago. The 45th president of the United States was also a Republican. There are also several other violent attacks on top US politicians, notably Representatives Gabby Giffords and James Kellys, etc. Now, in stark comparison, the United Kingdom just had a general election with the ruling Conservative Party losing badly after having been in the saddle for 14 years, and the Labour Party winning a landslide victory, and its leader, Sir Keir Starmer, becoming the new Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. From the day former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak made the announcement in May 22nd, 2024, to Election Day in July 4th, the entire period was 6 weeks. The campaign was devoid of extreme bitterness, hate speeches, ethnic divisions and tensions, and violence, all of which characterize US politics and elections. The entire process worked like clockwork, no hitches, no tensions, and no embarrassing national squabbling or legal wranglings. Recall former President Donald Trump and his associates filed well over 60 court cases across the United States in the aftermath of the 2020 general elections, where they alleged that the President Joe Biden's victory was actually a stolen mandate. Now, I cannot recall any other leading democracies where threats of violence and actual physical violence attacks characterize their political process. Since the United Kingdom began its parliamentary system in 1807, only one Prime Minister, Spencer Perceval, 1812, has been assassinated. This is same in other leading countries of Western Europe, Canada, maybe Japan, and others. Japan has never had a history of political assassination of a sitting prime minister, besides Shinzo Abe, was assassinated a couple of years ago, but then he was no longer the prime minister. Now, the ascension to national political leadership by Donald J. Trump is perhaps the single greatest national security risk the country, America, faces now and in the foreseeable future. One of the greatest ironies for me is how one individual rose to such cult-like figure, dominating a major political party in America through crude and vile identity politics, driven by division, hate, extreme bigotry, is beyond me. It's not entirely a novelty to students of political history, including myself. There are terrible examples from Germany, Italy, and Russia, and Donald Trump has adopted and mastered their playbook, adroitly. I desperately want Donald Trump to contest and lose in November. Perhaps then the Republican Party can begin the arduous process of severing, Trump's stranglehold on the party, winning itself of his leftover extreme MAGA elements, and then rebuild in true Republican tenets. That's my take. Now, please like and share this video. Also follow me and stay tuned for my series on the November US presidential elections. It promises to be quite interesting and engaging. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.